Hey guys, you're watching Boondocking with Dennis. We're going to take a road trip today and explore the area between Victoria, Texas and Goliad, Texas. Two towns that we've already been to with a great history in between. Hey Bruce, roll my intro. Guys, I really wanted to come explore Cologne, Texas. The town has gone through 3 or 4 different names. There was a rendering plant here, so it really stank. So they named the town, kind of tongue in cheek, Cologne. It was founded by freed slaves after the Civil War. They bought up a bunch of land. Other freed slaves bought land in the area, and it kind of grew from there. There's a lot of history in the area, and we're going to explore some of that today. A site for the people, historic markers and memorials. The creation of what is now the Fanning Battleground State Historic Site began in 1913, when the Hanleys, owners of the land, deeded 10 acres to the state. The next year, a cement wall 4 feet high and 8 inches thick was built around the site. Iron gates, formerly at the grounds of the Texas Capitol, were installed at the entrance. An arc overhead declared that this was the Fanning battlefield. In 1916, a distinctive 29-foot granite monument was installed. 2 years later, Louise L. Parks sold 3.62 acres to the state, which would be used for a caretaker's residence. A windmill, now gone, and reservoir and water tank still remain. The iron gates are from the state capitol. So these gates actually came from the capitol in Austin. Pretty elaborate, very ornate, lots of details, pretty cool. So this area here is where the actual battle was, guys. They were taken prisoner and brought to Goliad. Check out those videos if you've missed them. Battle of Parido and Goliad Massacre. After the fall of the Alamo, March 6, 1836, Colonel James Walker Fanning, with about 400 soldiers, mostly volunteers from the United States and the Texas War for Independence, was ordered by Texas General Sam Houston to retreat from Goliad to Victoria. March 19th, the heavy Mexican force of General Urrea surrounded the withdrawing Texas contingent near Toledo Creek, and bitter fighting ensued. Fanning's volunteers hurled back the assaults of the Mexican force. On the following day, faced with several times their number, the Texans surrendered in the belief they would be treated as prisoners of war of a civilized nation. After removal to Goliad, the Fanning men were marched out and massacred on Palm Sunday under orders of Santa Anna, the general of the Mexican armies. Thus, dictator Santa Anna added another infamy to that of the Alamo and gave to their men who saved Texas at San Jacinto their battle cry, "Remember the Alamo, remember Goliad." The memorial to Fanning and his men is near Goliad. And we've been there before, guys, where Fanning and his troops were executed. They have that huge monument over there in Goliad. So those two are related. Definitely worth checking out the videos and see how all this ties in together. Very cool. This gin horsepower screw plate was placed here by Sol Parks in the year 1894. So basically, this is where the battle happened, the actual battle. Fanning surrendered, and for a very long time there was nothing here, but one of Fanning's men who fought here but wasn't captured showed them the spot, and that's why the gin screw is here. This is the exact spot where Fanning surrendered, and it's got the Texas star around it. Neat little park, and I'm the only one here. There's another marker about 1.5 miles away for another battle that I want to go check out. Battle of El Parido. During 1810-1819 efforts to expel Spain from Texas, a bloody clash occurred here on June 19th, 1817, between the forces of Colonel Antonio Martinez, last Spanish governor of Texas, and American Republican Army of Invasion that was on its way to attack and capture La Bahia. Republicans had 42 men under Colonel Henry Perry and Major James Gordon, former U.S. officers, veterans of the 1815 Battle of New Orleans. Outnumbered, looks like 3-1, Perry and Gordon refused offer of safe surrender, saying they would die first. Along with 24 of their men, both were killed. Well, at least they're men of their word. Parido Creek. There's some trains that have probably been there for a very long time. And there's the creek. And here comes a big truck. Sweet. Guys, I got a very nice gift through my PayPal account from Bruce. Thank you, Bruce. You got us through this day. I appreciate you. The rest of you, thanks for watching, everyone.